Hi guys. um, hi. This is Mrs. LePage. Um, this is a little different for me, so bear with me. Um, I just wanted to check in with all of you guys. We're doing pretty good over here. I have a little classroom set up in my house. I'll give you a little tour, show you around. I have my keyboard set up with some music. I have a little lab table over here where I'm going to do some labs for you guys. I have my morning board on the mirror, and then my little bookshelf over here, Leanna's desk. So we're doing school at home, and we're enjoying it, I have to say. It's nice and quiet and not so busy, which is nice. We're starting to work on growing some of our own food. I'm teaching Leanna how to sew, and we're working on her phonics and on her math. And so right now I have a lot of assignments flooding in from you guys just in the last couple of hours. So I think the way I'm going to do this, because it is going to be a little more time consuming trying to, check the questions, through a picture. It's a little bit different than just grading it with a pen. So I'm going to go through as soon as I get, whatever assignment I get first, I'm going to respond to that. Or if it's a question, I'll respond to every one of you guys as quickly as I can. So when I get an assignment from you, I will go ahead and grade it. And then I will send you back a response with what you got on the assignment and any questions that you got wrong, maybe what a better answer might have been or where you could find the answer. So I'm going to try and be as interactive with you guys as I can be. And we can keep in touch, hopefully, pretty easily, as long as, we all have internet. And make sure that you guys are responding to your emails. Like I said, I have gotten a lot of stuff from you guys, but there's quite a few that I haven't heard from yet still. So if you talk to your friends, make sure that they are checking in and checking their emails and checking and watching the videos. Every time I post a video, I would like for all of my students to comment on it, so I know that you've watched it. And I'm going to do this a little bit differently than how we would normally do at school, just because my availability of labs that I can do at home is going to be a little bit less than what I could do at school, obviously. So basically anything that I put out here, I would like all of my students to watch, because there's plenty of information for all of you to benefit from. And as much as you can keep up with the information and just keep learning as much as you can while we're, going through all of this, because I think that when we get back, if people haven't been doing their work, opposed to some people who have been doing the work, there is going to be a gap between who knows what. So I want you guys to stay up at the top of your game. Make sure that you are taking in as much as you can and really focusing and trying to learn as much as you can at this time. I would really encourage you guys too to try and think of some practical things that you can do at home. Like even just figuring out how to fix things around your house. Maybe you have like a doorknob that's loose or a railing that's starting, to get loose or break or something. Things outside. I don't know, for all of you what your living situations are, but there are always different things that you can do that are practical and helpful to your family and to yourself, because everything that you learn in this time of being home is only going to benefit you throughout your life. Like I always tell you guys, the big picture, we want you guys to be successful. So anything that you can do to help yourself and your family in that way is going to be wonderful. Look around your house for different odd jobs that need to be done. If there's something that needs to be fixed, if you have the tools and you can figure out how to do it, there are a million trillion videos on YouTube that'll show you how to do just about anything. So expand your wealth of knowledge as much as you possibly can at this time. That's my encouragement to you guys. One of the things that we're doing at home, we're taking from fruits and vegetables that we have in the house and that we're using, and taking parts of the plant and being able to regrow it, which is very applicable to what I've been doing with my Science 6 kids. You guys have been learning all about vegetative reproduction. So I'm putting a lot of those practices into use so that we can grow our own food here at home. And teaching Leanna how to sew, another practical skill for anybody to have. If something rips, a button falls off, you know how to fix it. And that's helpful for you and for everybody else. So just try to keep up with things as much as you guys can. I'm going to try and keep up with you here. I do have one thing I wanted to show you guys. This isn't really a complete lab, obviously, but one of the things that we worked on with life science right before we left was overcrowding and looking at the growth of plants and seeds. And so we took 2 different pots. We have a couple of sets of them going. So I think Sarah has some at home and Emma has some at home. And I have 2 here. And so basically what we did is we took 1 pot and we put the seeds in spaced out in the way that the growers or the seed packets recommend that you do them. So we put those out the proper way. And then we took 1 other pot and we put in like as many seeds as we could fit. I think it was 30 in the small pots, and then in the large pots, I don't even know how many we put in. It was quite a few. So I do have some results from how that's going because I brought the 2 large pots at home, or brought them home, and I've been growing them on my porch. And so I have first the pot, and an interesting thing is happening already, and I'm not entirely sure why this is happening, but the only thing I can figure is that we did use 3 different types of beans, so some of them may germinate faster than others. I really think that's why, because most of the other variables within the pots were the same. So, but the results that we have so far is in the pot that we put the normal amount of seeds in. As you can see, there's not really too much happening. I hope you can see that. I do have 1 little tiny seedling starting to pop out over here. I don't think you can even see it, barely. But anyway, so this is the pot that has the normally spaced seeds, not doing much of anything. And then interestingly, the pot that had 1 million seeds all jammed together has quite a few that are already germinating. This one here is growing a pretty significantly large plant already. So interesting to see how that is happening. So otherwise, other than the distribution of seeds and the types of packets, so there's 3 different strains of green beans that we planted. So other than those things, everything else in the pots is the same. I have them in the same spot on my porch. I'm watering them the same amount every day. They're getting the same amount of sunlight. So we're just going to see what happens with the plants. And then at the end of the project, what we're going to see is once, enough time has gone by to tell which plants are going to grow and which ones aren't, then we're going to take them out because really to grow them well, they need to be replanted anyway. This isn't really a big enough pot to grow beans in. But when we pull them out, we should see some differences in the roots as well. So I'll be keeping you guys posted on how the beans are doing. And as I get things going in my garden outside for my family, I'll keep you guys posted on that as well. And I'll try to get some more stuff for you guys and how, all of the different stuff that we're growing. So as I continue doing that at home, I'll keep you guys posted with that. and take as many pictures. As I am doing this, hopefully I'm going to get a little bit better at doing the video stuff. I know there's a lot of other things I could add to it, but for right now, you just have me talking. So we're just going to take it one day at a time. And I'll be praying for you guys. I love you all. I hope you're having a good time at home. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.